Do here, Girl Quest Comics, and I want to talk about a comic series that I was going to space out, but loved so much that I read it all the way through, and that is Boom Studios' Once and Future. So I've got book 1 and book 2, and I read these all the way through start to finish, no breaks. I ended up putting off everything else I was reading almost to read this all the way through. I loved this story. I mean, there's so much to it to love. I mean, you got Dan Mora on art. You've got Kieran Gillen doing story. I mean, there's so much in here that is just amazing. I have nothing bad to say about it except I hate that it ended. I picked it up because I've been kind of doing a dive into the Arthurian stuff in modern. I mean, I've rewatched the Guy Ritchie King Arthur movie. I've watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Like, I've been kind of just dipping into the films. I've been reading DC's current run, Court, Children of the Round Table. I just read Camelot 3000. I'm currently rereading Lev Grossman's recent book called The Bright Sword, which is really good if you haven't read it. And I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I thought, well, I'm doing all this, I need to check this out because this is, all I knew is that this is about a guy named Duncan going on this adventure with his badass grandma, and Arthur and Merlin, they're villains, and it's kind of a horror story. That's all I knew going into this. I didn't know anything else. So I bought book 1, read like 1 issue, instantly bought book 2, and just flew through this. There are so many cool concepts in this. Like, you've got Duncan and his grandma. They're like they're hunters, or she is, and she ropes him into it because he is supposed to be the embodiment of a Knight of the Round Table, and it's all about the story. So the first Arthur is very much like the original Arthur, and then you've got these other versions of Arthur and other characters, like you've got Beowulf showing up and some other aspects, and it really plays with the cultural, literature, history, as well as geography of the setting of London. So you've even got the Roman history and culture playing into this, and Robin Hood shows up. I mean, this is one of the best comics I've ever read, and actually it's one of the best stories I think I've ever read. I very, very much enjoyed this, and if you want to read anything Arthurian related, I think this would be a good one. It plays with a lot of cool themes, and I just love it. So let me know what you think about Once and Future in the comments. Thanks for hanging out.